The Hunger Games is a dystopian novel that takes place in the future. The country of Panem is split into 12 districts and the capital. Each district is dedicated to producing a specific commodity. Those living in the districts are subject to poverty and hunger, while those in the capital live in luxury. To prevent the districts from uprising, the capital holds a Hunger Games annually. One girl and one boy from each district are chosen to fight to the death in a nationally televised event. Katniss's journey begins as we are introduced to her world. Katniss is from District 12, and today is the reaping when they pick who will be this year's Hunger Games.
Happy Hunger Games.
And may the odds be ever in your favor.
Katniss's sister, Primrose, is chosen, but Katniss volunteers to go in her place.
I volunteer as tribute!
This is her call to action. She then meets Haymitch, a former winner of the Hunger Games, from her district. He is a mentor to her as well as Cinna, her stylist. They both encourage Katniss and give her help before the games as well as throughout.
Tomorrow they'll bring you in one by one, then evaluate you. This is important because higher ratings will mean sponsors. This is the time to show them everything. There'll be a bow. Make sure you use it. Peeta, you make sure to show your strength. They'll start with District 1, so the two of you will go last. Well, I don't know how else to put this. Make sure they remember you.
Katniss then crosses the threshold into the arena. Here she faces many challenges, including fire, tracker-jackers, people from other districts, and surviving in the woods. After facing these many challenges, there are only a few people left in the games. At this point, the makers of the game change the rules, allowing 2 people to win if they are from the same district. Katniss rushes off to find Peeta, the boy from her district, but he is badly wounded. It doesn't seem like he will make it without any medicine. The makers once again have an announcement. They will give everyone left the thing they need badly if they come to the cornucopia to get it. The item they needed most would be Peeta's medicine. Though he tries to convince her not to go because it will be a dangerous endeavor, Katniss retrieves Peeta's medicine. Eventually, Peeta regains his strength, and there is only one other person, Cato, left besides him and Katniss. The makers draw them both to the cornucopia with mutts, and Katniss and Peeta battle against Cato. They manage to kill Cato, and it seems they have won until the makers change the rules again.
Attention, attention, tributes. There has been a slight rule change. The previous revision, allowing for 2 victors from the same district, has been revoked. Only one victor may be crowned. Good luck, and may the odds be ever in your favor.
They decide to eat poisonous berries and die together, but just as they are about to eat the berries, they are declared the winners of the Hunger Games.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I present the winners of the 74th Annual Hunger Games.
They then return home to live a life where they are no longer need to worry about having their basic necessities in the victor's village. Katniss has many heroic qualities, the most distinct being her courage. Katniss volunteered to go to the Hunger Games in her sister's place. She was willing to die for her sister. Katniss displayed bravery and compassion when helping Peeta in the games. She could have easily stayed on her own, but she found Peeta and helped him when he was sick. Katniss overcame many physical obstacles in the game, such as fire and tracker-jackers. There were also mental and emotional obstacles she had to overcome. President Snow and the Capitol got into her head often and messed with her. Katniss also had to pretend to love Peeta to make it through the games, which was a difficult task for her. Katniss lives in a world so vastly different from our own that she may not seem relatable to our own lives, but that is not the case. Katniss did not set out to change the world, she was only trying to protect her family, as many of us would if in the same situation. Throughout the games, Katniss is focused on surviving and does whatever possible to make it through. She fights against the Capitol when she eats the berries because she does not want to be a pawn in someone else's game. These actions are very understandable in her situation, making her relatable to readers today and an inspiration to many.